supersonic boom should hit you in just a few seconds. The supersonic boom should hit you in just a few seconds. The supersonic boom should hit you in just a few seconds. The supersonic boom should hit you in just a few seconds.
If you are looking for a serious Pokemon battle, turn off the YouTube right now. What's going on, guys? Smash Bros. 533 here, bringing you another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. If you can't tell by the composition of at least my team, this is a very different battle. This is actually a hacked battle versus BlackZero2125. You may all know him from Shofu's 18-minute long video with Strength, Power, Destruction. But anyway, so we decided, hey, we'll hack some pokes and make some cool strategies and whatnot, and abilities and all that good stuff. As you will see, this stuff is just out of this world. So without further ado, let's get going. This hack battle was so much fun, I'm not even lying. Like, we had 2 of these so far. We're gonna have another one. Well, we've had another one, but we want to do these again. So he's gonna lead off with Tornadus, as I'm going to actually lead off with my Mold Breaker Steelix. Just in case those magic bouncers want to come in there, I can still set up my hazards. So he's gonna go into Regigigas now because we wanted to test something out. We wanted to see how much his Choice Banded Huge Power Extreme Speed will do to this Regigigas, this Steelix. Because we're like, it's not going to KO. And he's like, yeah, it'll do a lot. And that does nothing. Max HP, max defense Steelix. You cannot knock this thing down with one physical hit. It's just been proven. Huge power, adamant, choice banded Regigigas. So now he's going to switch because I'm like, okay, I don't want you extreme speeding everything. Let's make this at least decent. So he's going to switch into his Ferrothorn here, as I am going to go for the Spikes because this is my Supreme Hazard Steelix. Now, it doesn't have Toxic Spikes, it has Thunder Wave. So I'm not completely going ham with the hazards, and I have Gyro Ball, so I'm not Taunt Bait. Because what else does Steelix want anyway? So he's going to go for the Stealth Rock here, as I believe I set up another layer of spikes. So it's just a hazard exchange, nothing new, nothing fancy. So now I realize this is a deadlock here. One of us has got to switch out. So he's going to actually switch out and go out to his Suicune here, as I think I'm going to go for either another layer of spikes or I'm going to switch out. As soon as that hazard damage racks up. Oh yeah, I go for that 3rd layer of spikes. Now, all these hazards are really going to come into play for me, as you see in the following turns. So, he told me his Suicune is a new and improved Crowcoon. And instead of Calm Mind, the normal Suicune, this one has Quiver Dance. So it raises its speed as well. So I'm going to go into Cacturne here because it's the only thing that can honestly do anything to this Suicune. And he's going to set up a Quiver Dance, and I'm like, wow. Because this is the first time I saw this Suicune. And I'm like, Quiver Dance, really? So this is a Trick Sticky Barb Cacturne with Adaptability as an ability. And I believe, oh yeah, he goes into Darmanitan here, as I believe I go for the Leaf Storm. But look at that. That's all entry hazard damage. That did half. And this is Adaptability Leaf Storm. This is obviously going to take down Darmanitan from half. I mean, there's no question about it. I mean, I'm modest. Max HP, max special attack. I mean, nothing from half is going to live that. Unless you're, like, Blissey. And I'm like, please tell me you didn't use Blissey. And luckily for me, he didn't, because I would have rage quit immediately. Because Blissey can die in a hole in the ground near the center of the earth where it can burn. So, he's going to go for the Hurricane and miss. And he told me his ability on his Tornadus is Compound Eyes, just for Hurricane. And I was like, wow, it missed. So, I triggered my sticky barb, and now I have choice specs, which is actually going to prove beneficial to me as well, because this Cacturne is a special attacker. So since I have choice item, now I'm going to switch, and I'm going to go into my Mantine, which is probably the only time you will ever see a Mantine in competitive battle. So he's just going to go for the Hurricane. And this doesn't do that much, surprisingly. Our battle before this, I switched in my Mantine on a Volt switch, and this thing has Volt Absorb. And then I used Recover, so I went from, like, almost the red back to a full, and I was like, yes! And he's just going to go for another Hurricane, and unfortunately he is going to take out the Devil, so he's not going to do anything really this match, unfortunately. But now this gives me a time to switch in my Snorlax. Now this is a special Snorlax, obviously. This is a Heavy Slam set with Curse, Heavy Slam, Frustration, and I believe his last move is Earthquake. But this Curse Lax has the ability Heavy Metal, so it should bump up Heavy Slam's power even more. Now because Tornadus doesn't weigh a whole ton, it's going to take it out from there. But I mean, this is a 2,000-pound Snorlax. This is weighing just about as much as a Groudon. And Latios is going to take the Entry Hazard damage, and he's going to go for the Draco Meteor. And because I am max HP, max special defense, I am going to live the Draco Meteor with ease. But this Latios, it has Contrary. Just spam Draco Meteor on everything. And that Heavy Slam did surprisingly little. I don't know how much Latios weighs. I'm assuming between 100 and 200 pounds. But God, like, the weight difference should be a lot. So now I'm going to go into all of that. I mean, I don't mean to, like take it from Shofu, but this Darmanitan, number one, has so much swag that it avoids the Draco Meteor. Number two, it goes for the Volt Tackle, because it's coverage against water. I mean, what else are you going to do with Suicune? Come on, let's be serious. And number three, he has huge power. Yeah, huge power Darmanitan. That's going to wreck a lot of things. Unreleased removal ability? Yes. Darmanitan with huge power. Not a Pokemon to mess around with. So I'm going to go for the Volt Tackle again, just to see how much it does to this Ferrothorn, because I could have easily switched into my Alakazam, but I didn't feel like it, because I wanted to see how much this Volt Tackle did, because I'm awesome like that. It actually does decent, considering Ferrothorn's base 130-something defense, and it's resisted. So Darmanitan is putting in work. Now I'm going to switch out and go to my, what's it called? My Steelix. Because I'm half expecting a Thunder Wave, half expecting hazards. So, might as well go into Steelix. And he goes for the Recover. If Ferrothorn had Recover, it would be Uber like that. It like, in the snap of a finger, it would be Uber. I mean, come on. Just... Ferrothorn Recover, it just sounds painful. So I'm almost back up to full, even though I don't have Sturdy. It's not a big deal. But I'm going to switch out here and go into my Alakazam. And I'm like, into 4 T-Wave. Watch. And this is... Oh, wait. No, never mind. He goes for the Power Whip, and he misses again. Which really sucks, because he could have taken out my Alakazam. Now I'm going to go for the Aura Sphere. I could have actually gone for my other... not so legal move and go for the Blue Flare. Yeah, Pharaoh better watch out. But he's going to go for the Thunder Wave here, and because I have those completely legit abilities in the form of Magic Bounce, I am able to bounce back that T-Wave. And that is pretty much a very crippled Ferrothorn, not going to be outspeeding even the slowest of Pokemon. So now I'm just going to go for the Aura Sphere again. Excuse me. And take it out. I mean, like, this is a Choice Specs Alakazam. I love this thing. I want to use this in competitive battle, but I'm going to get yelled at because it's flipping... I'm like, what other moves do you have on this Regigigas to BlackZero? And he's like, you'll see. But no, we won't see because Regigigas is going to take a Choice Specs Aura Sphere to the face. And I had a feeling if he went for the extreme speed, he would have gotten Parahaxed. So his Regigigas was kind of screwed. But, I mean, I'm not going to completely sweep his team with my Alakazam because I don't want to do that. I was thinking about giving this thing, like some powerful electric type move, but I'm like, nah. I have something better in mind. So I'm going to switch out here, go into Darmanitan as fodder. You know, in competitive terms in a hack battle, blasphemy. But, yeah, I'm just going to die to the Scald because it's Suicune. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? So down goes Darmanitan, and I'm not concerned whatsoever because I'm actually going to bring back Alakazam, and I am going to go for a very, very powerful move for a Choice Specs Alakazam, and it's, I mean, this is timid, but he has no investment in special defense most likely if he's a Crocoon with Quiver Dance. I'm going to go for that big Psycho Boost, and that is going to take out the Suicune, and that will be the game. He's just like, let's have a hacked Pokemon battle, and this is what ensued. Not only this, but he has a battle as well with me. We're gonna upload this relatively at the same time, so I'm gonna link his channel in the description, and be sure to look for that, because once again, it's a fun battle. And yeah, that's gonna be another Wi-Fi battle, so until next time, Smash Bros. Pro 33, signing out.